Is she flirting with you, or does she just want to be friends? I'm going to break that down. I've got an article that I went through, a psychology article that I went through to get some information about this as well. But I'm going to give you, I don't know, 10 or more different ways to tell. But before we kick it off, I'm Dave, and this channel is dedicated to giving you no bullshit, novel dating advice for the modern man. And if you want to read my book, links in the description, and another link in the description to get some coaching one-on-one by me. So, is she flirting with you, or does she just want to be friends? Well, I think the first thing to break down is, what is the definition of flirting? It is flirting. The definition is basically having fun and flirt in a flirtatious manner with no real intent to become sexual. So that's another way to look at it. Another way to look at it is women, they actually believe that men can be friends with them. That's what women believe. They believe that they can be friends with everybody, and then they just pick one guy that they're sexually attracted to, that they want to date, generally, unless they're the type of girl that wants to sleep around and have many guys. But women do believe that they can be friends with guys. My understanding is that there's not a lot of guys that believe that they can be friends with girls, because after a while they might want to have sex with her. It's important to understand that, just so that you understand that they're more likely to be being friendly and flirtatious because they're your friend, more than there's a higher probability of that happening than them actually flirting with you. Now, and also I'd like to put in there as well is that a lot of women are shy. Women generally, if they're attracted to a guy, they generally don't have the confidence to flirt with a guy that they're attracted to, unless they're some sort of a sex worker or something like that. But it's very rare that you have a woman that is confident enough to identify. I remember watching an episode of Sex and the City where there was there's the slutty one. The slutty one is openly flirtatious with every guy that she's attracted to, but then there's the girl that is not very open and flirtatious, and she's very shy, but if she's attracted to a guy, she'll just be quiet and shy and very feminine. It's important to understand that most women are going to be just feminine and shy. They're not openly going to flirt with you. One way to find out is to test her. Now, if a girl is flirting with you, she's touching you, it feels like she's flirting, flirt back and go to her level of flirtation and go a little bit past it. And if she meets you, and then you go a little bit more, and if she meets you again, go a little bit more, until eventually maybe you're just kissing each other. And if she goes all the way through to there, boom, you know. Testing her is a very good way to find out if she actually is flirting with you and actually interested in you as a friend. Not as a friend. She's actually interested as you, not as a friend. Another thing I'd like to say is that I actually had a girl that I saw as a friend, and I actually just wanted her as a friend. And she's a very attractive European girl. Actually, she ended up living with me for about a year there. And she was flirtatious with everyone. She just didn't, she was clueless. She believed that all these guys were her friends, and she had all these, what we would coin the term, beta male orbiters following her everywhere. She was surrounded by beta male orbiters. And in fact, we had a guy from Colombia actually move in with us, and he was literally doing everything for her. He literally was doing everything for her. And there was times where she would come out in her like underwear. She's been, you know, sleeping or whatever. It's first thing in the morning. We go into the kitchen, and I remember her like bending over to get into the oven, and the Colombian guy was standing there just and I remember just looking at him going, oh gee. And he did all this work for her. He would drive her places. He was a bit of a developer, a graphic designer, that's right. He was a bit of a graphic designer, and he would design things for her and help her with her business. And it's important not to be that type of guy, because the more beta male orbiters we have in society, the more difficult it is for, well, the rest of us. Because if you're putting women on a pedestal, you are actually decreasing the value of all men. So please don't be a beta male orbiter. So I read this psychology article, and there was a few hints in this psychological article about women being attracted to men. One was, if she's talking to you and she touches her neck, that's a sign, subconscious sign, that she's giving away that she feels threatened by you. On the other hand, if she's doing this and she has no problem like tilting her head and the neck is open, that means she feels safe around you. This is a psychological article. This is not mine. These are not my ideas. Another one was obviously playing with the hair. She's flipping her hair a lot. That's a sign. Strong eye contact. This psychology article also said that strong eye contact with a woman is a sign of attraction. And it does make sense. It's not the same as two men looking at each other in the eye. That's a sign of aggression, especially in the animal kingdom. But when a woman is looking at you, she's not a male. She doesn't think that way. She's looking into your eyes to see if you're attracted to her. So that's also a good sign. Always getting in your personal space and having no problem with getting into your personal space all the time. These are all signs according to the psychology article. Is she asking in-depth questions about you? Is she asking, what are your future plans in life? Where will you be in 10 years? That means she's interested. Obviously, if she's asking, are you single? Are you married? They're also very, very good signs. Another one that I have known, these are just my opinion. If a girl actually asks, how are you feeling today? If she's interested in how you personally are feeling, that's a sign that she's interested in you. Another sign is, she asks you if she's done anything wrong, or is she annoying you? She's being very careful around you. These are signs that she is trying to read you and see if you're interested in her, and so she's probing you with all these different questions. Are you okay? Have I done anything wrong? Are you angry at me? These are all signs that she is interested in you. And the last two are obvious. Is she a working girl? This is obvious. Is she working in a cafe, restaurant, bar? Is it her job to serve you something and hang around and flirt with you to sell you something? These girls they're working, it's their job. So don't be confused with a working girl that's being super friendly with you because she wants to sell you more drinks at the bar, or she wants, she's a waitress because it's a job, or in a cafe or whatever. She's doing some form of customer service and she's being friendly with you. Don't confuse that with her being interested in you, because it's her job. And the final one is, she is always available. That is the dead giveaway. Now, I have dated some girls that have been so damn busy. They are so busy, as in they are working almost 7 days a week. Even on a Sunday, they will go in to work. Like, legitimately next level busy girls. Girls doing their, obviously, PhD, or girls that are just working, running some sort of a entrepreneur business or something along those lines. Now, these girls are so busy that you would expect them to literally have no time. But when they're interested in me, they're always available. And if they're not available because something is very serious that they can't pass off, they will let you know, and then they'll let you know when they're free. Oh, I can come around afterwards. Something along those lines. They will always be available for you. This is one of the best signs. And if a girl's trying to flirt with you, you go through all of these signs that I just told you, you'll be able to find out quite easily, just by logical deduction here. So if you like this video, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future dating videos that I'll be bringing forward. And if you want some coaching with me, one-on-one coaching with me on strategies on how you can bring more women into your life, because I do a lot of online coaching, it's a lot easier. I've also got a Telegram group, I've got a digital product, a 30-day challenge cold approach product. I've also got my book. All of those things are available to you to fix this dating problem that you might have. I'll see you in the next video.